So this morning, Ian and I, our owner, had the opportunity to visit with Bob Bell of the Bob Bell Show on WRJZ and talk about Seeds of Change and how Seeds of Change started and what we do in the community and how we give second chance to those individuals in our community that otherwise may not get a second chance. And it was a great experience. They have a great mission there at the radio station, and we were just blessed to be able to share what we do on air.
Seeds of Change is in here with Ian. Good morning, Ian. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm great.
So, talk about how you got into landscaping, because there's more to this than landscaping, but just begin there if you would.
Absolutely. So I was, like most stories, started when I was pretty young, as cutting grass as an 11, 12-year-old. Then I went to college and got an economics degree and didn't know quite what I wanted to do with my life. I came up to Knoxville for the Knoxville Fellows Program. It's a leadership catalyst. Really enjoyed that experience. It brought me to Knoxville. It kept me in Knoxville. And through that, I got exposed it was to a lot of different ministries in town, particularly CARM and the Knox County Detention Facility.
Yeah.
And when we were...
I've been there.
Okay. Oh, when we when we were touring that, I just really, my heart was stirred for the fact that there's people, we're all people, all made in the image of God, and even someone behind bars is also made in the image of God.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
And
that's great.
And so that's kind of what got me back into, hey, let's start a business. I was working in the nonprofit world. And I said, hey, I kind of miss the aspect of getting out there and working with our hands, and so started Seeds of Change after graduating the Fellows Program back in 2016.
Now, when you were mowing at 11 years old, were you making money then? Or was that just mom and dad telling you what to do?
Pre-inflation, right?
Gotcha. Well, I mean, making money and
That's right. Learning the very low overhead costs when you're 11.
You were learning the free market economy even back then.
That's right.
So tell us about Seeds of Change.
Yeah, so we our mission is instilling dignity through meaningful work, and we are an outdoor living builder, design and build firm. So we started just cutting grass. I think going back to the starting again, just wore a suit and tie, went down Kensington Drive off North Shore, didn't know what the heck I was doing. And I was like, okay, let's just knock on doors and offer to cut grass for free until someone crazy enough allows me to. And so that's how we started. And then year over year, we've gotten into more complex and complicated projects. We have an incredible team of designers and staff now. Run about 6 crews and then have a few more subcontractors as well. So it's been a fun journey from just cutting grass into all kinds of pools, patios, pergolas, anything that starts with P, I guess, in the outdoors. And the Dream Backyard Company is how we've rebranded here last year.
I like that. And a lot of persons, there are people who had something to do with that as far as the overall vision. And you're going to meet her coming up next. Her name is Meg. Hi, Meg.
Hi, good morning.
It's my wife's name. We talked to Ian. I want to talk to Meg. Meg, how did you get caught up in all this?
Oh, gosh, it was such a God thing for me to be able to join the team at Seeds of Change.
Divine appointment.
Yes, absolutely. I applied for the job and got a call a few weeks later to do some video interviewing, and I started watching the YouTube videos of their mission in Knoxville and just wept. Just knew that this was an opportunity to be a part of something spectacular.
So what is your position there? How would you describe that to somebody? Those of us just landed from Mars, we don't know what your position is.
Well, we landed on client advocate, but I really feel like the mom of the group.
The work mom. Okay.
I can agree.
You got to have a work mom.
I'm the
Now,
work.
see, that's what Ian used. I just didn't want to use that in case, because she's young, but she's sort of the. And I started to say mother hen, and I don't think that was appropriate. What do you think?
I wouldn't say that either. No.
So let's just say the mom.
The mom, yes. I get to answer the phones. I get to talk to everyone who calls who has a landscaping need. I get to take part in the leadership meetings and the morning meetings. Gosh, get to take care of critical thinking about challenges that may arise as a leadership team. And I've never been in a workplace where prayer is the first thing we go to.
I love it.
Oh, thank you for that. Do that one more time.
You don't.
I love that.
You don't just get those every day, right, Tanya?
All right.
It's been a long time since I've dinged Tanya. There's yours.
There you go, Tanya.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Miles.
Thank you so much.
9 minutes away from 8 o'clock, Meg is with us, and so is Ian from Seeds of Change. It is more than just a landscaping company, but it is a company that's a business that's a ministry.
Absolutely.
Does that sound right?
That
a
sounds
company that's a business that's actually a ministry.
perfect.
So in everything you do is unto the glory of God.
Amen. Yes.
I love that.
Yes. So when you call Seeds of Change and you partner with us, whether we're mowing your grass or whether we're designing your dream backyard, you are allowing us to continue our mission and give people in our community who otherwise may not get a second chance, they're going to get one at Seeds of Change.
So some of the people that with whom you work or they have they're working with you are in their second chance.
They
are
are.
people who are really needing a break, but they find it. Ian, you were talking about that, when you work outside, there's something to it that really is a healing. At the same time, it also gives you a sense of accomplishment when you look back and see what you've done.
Absolutely. I'm reminded, one of our guiding verses is Ephesians 4:28. It says, let the thief no longer steal, but rather let them use their own hands and do honest labor. And it's the antidote. It's the first or one of the first antidotes of changing one's life is to, there's such, especially playing in the dirt too, right? To work outside and just have that exposure. And the verse continues that we may be able to give back to someone when they're in need. And so it's not just about, we like to use the phrase a detriment to society. Instead, we want to be contributors to society, and we want to flip that script. We want to say, hey, let's, everyone's made in the image of God, and that really is why we care for our customers. It's why we have customer service. It's why we care for our employees, and it kind of is important to everything we do.
Amen.
Everybody is created in the Imago Dei.
Right. That's right.
I love that. If we would see each other that way, it would sure eliminate a lot of problems, don't you think?
Yeah.
Amen. Did you see that movie, Ian? Were you born?
I'm pretty young.
I've been thinking he probably doesn't know what Hollywood
Were you
Squares
born?
is.
Were you bored?
I was born at a very young age.
He loves that joke.
He's a young dad. He's already got some dad jokes going on.
Yeah.